and we had a power outage, and we had hell connecting back. So those results will be those results you've seen before that. Don't mind that. That is not the actual results. I just went on here to simulate it because we have to start over. And all the original results will be honored as original results. Hey, can't argue with that. Kick that music. Anyway, we getting ready to go to the last woman standing match. Sister versus sister. Sonya Amir versus Sophia Amir. We continuing this. I'm going to give y'all a follow-up of what y'all missed. BB Watts is the new hardcore champion, women's hardcore champion. Baddie Banks is the new women's United States champion. Team Power took out Team Terror, and they are the new tag team champions. Oh man, Lauren Gabriel has won the women's battle royale, and she is choosing to go against the winner of the $1 Million Women's Championship title match. And of course, we've heard that Dawn Valentine and Lauren Gabriel are being traded to Defiant, and they're being traded for Joey and Ellie Munoz, and they're going to Uprising. Man, so much has happened on this ladies' night. I know it's scattered about. We done had a couple of power outages, so I know y'all been following, been seeing ladies' night pop up about 7 or 8 times. We gonna re-edit it and make it one big show anyway. Let's jump into this action, baby. And the last woman matches starting, picking up where we left off earlier this day. We had a snowstorm and an outage which took us out, but thank God we didn't lose data after this power outage. Anyway, we into this match. Sister versus sister. Sophia Amir with the green and black on. Sonya Amir, the baby sister, and the women's intercontinental champion with the purple on. And we continuing this matchup.
One-on-one for the championship.
Straight power bomb by Sophia Amir. That's right, folks. We are still in the middle of a winter advisory. We had a major freeze. We had a snowstorm. We done had a couple of things today around here in the South, man. Stuff you don't usually get to see. Hey, I enjoyed it. The weather was defiant today. That's all I could say. But now we're continuing on this match from earlier today. We started ladies' night earlier, only to have to redo, only to have to convene later this evening after that power outage. And back to the stories between the two sisters, Sophie, the big sister, Sonya, the little sister, and the women's intercontinental champion, and her sister. Sonya had pretty much sabotaged her older sister, Sophia Amir, chances for the Divas title, which put her into this predicament here, where Sonya wanted to defend her title for the first time ever against her sister. Oh, and Sophia Amir stunting and cutting up, baby.
They clearly have no problem putting a friendship aside for this one.
And this match is continuing, this last woman standing match. Who will win, big sister or little sister? Is me on commentary. You had Vic stay winning early, but that was earlier. This is now. You had Sabra earlier. This is now. I'm the only person on commentary to finish off this pay-per-view because we've been dealing with a lot of technical difficulties all day, and the referee is going with the count. We at the number 6. We at 7. We at 8, and Sonya Amir is back up, and it looks like Sophia Amir is kicking her down to keep her down. And she's hyped with an elbow. Once again with a leg drop. And Sophia Amir wants to really prove her point. Her sister has welcomed her challenge, and that go to stomach area of Sonya Amir as Sophie continued this onslaught of power and destruction. Bye-ya! Sophie's thinking about that opportunity that was taken away from her courtesy of her sister and all the things that her little sister has said about them. Sophie and Sonya, both twin sisters, Sophia Mir 5 minutes older than her. That's the only difference right now. But Sonya Mir has been on the ego trip. Sonya Mir has said she's at the top of the food chain and nothing or no one can stop her.
From her right now.
And we got that headlock. Sonya Mir getting punished right now, courtesy of Sophia Mir. Sophia Mir taking her to the top rope. Admire, this is a last woman standing match. And Sonya Mir doing the unthinkable.
She might be down for good, guys. Given the
referee is counting.
Here tonight,
3.
I'd agree with that assessment.
4. 5. 6. 7.
Some might consider just getting a title
8. Uh-oh, she's still down. 9. She's still down. And she was up at 9, 1 second away from losing this whole match. 1 second away from it slipping through her hands. And Sonya Mir once again trying to make an example out of her baby sister.
Don't be surprised if you crown a new champ here.
And Sonya Mir
Why not?
about to get demolished by Sophia Mir. Sophia Mir pump handle slam.
This one is over.
We at the 2 count. The 3.
This might be a good time for
the 4 count. Sonya Mir's on the ground. Sophie is looking. 6. 7.
If this superstar can just
8. And 8. She's back up again. And Sophia Mir is kicking her down once more. Sophia Mir wants to make an example out of her little sister. Sonya Mir back to her feet. Back on the onslaught, back on the opposition, and she is about to do some damage. Here we go, twin sides kick. Bye, y'all.
Wow, what a gritty performance. Struggling to get up right here.
And now Sophia is down. Trying to shake the cobwebs. We had 6. 7.
This match where the finisher could be used at any moment here.
8. And Sophia Mir is back up at 8. And Sonya Mir is starting her version of the onslaught to her sister. Sophia Mir catching her, bringing her down. And look like Sophie is about to add some damage to her sister Sonya Mir.
Guys, when you have as trained an eye as
and that has to hurt the leg and back area of Sonya Mir. Sophie and Sonya both back to her feet. Sonya Mir trying to finish Sophie. Sonya laying out Sophia Mir. And the referee is at the 2 count. 3, 4, 5.
These superstars look determined to destroy
6,
each other here tonight, which is what you would expect, I guess,
7,
when the gold is on the line.
8. And Sophia Mir is back up at 8. And Sophia Mir is trying to keep Sonya down once and for all. 3, 4.
The champ comes into this match
5,
incredibly motivated, though all the
6,
motivation in the world might not help here tonight.
7, 8. And she's up at 8. And Sonya Mir is being demolished by her sister Sophie. Sophie is bringing on the damage to Sonya Mir. Sonya Mir with that nice spin screw kick taking down Sophie. We have 4.
Looks to me, guys, like the champ has no
We have
plans
5.
on losing the title anytime soon.
We have 6, 7, 8. And she's back up at 8. And Sonya kicking her sister down, keeping the onslaught going. Oh, and a face slam.
This is not where she wants to be if she wants to become champion.
At this point, I don't think she's going to have what it takes to be the last one standing at the end of this match. She's really going to need to reassess her game plan. So she's
to
taking a
3.
little punishment here, no big deal.
The 4. The tables have turned for Sophia Mir. Once at the top, now facing a 10 count. 6, 7, 8. This could be her moment.
Big miss right there.
And once again, Sonya Amir back on the attack, trying to take out Sophia Amir. And we see Sonya about to do something dangerous. Ooh, twin Saeed.
You'd have to think hitting the finisher
3.
here can end this thing.
4, 5, 6, 7, and Sophia Amir is up at 7, and Sonya has to keep it going to keep her sister down. Mind you, if they can't answer the 10 count, it's over with. 3, 4,
Guys, when you have as
5,
trained an eye as I do, you get to a point where you can see the
6,
finisher coming before it actually comes. And let me tip
7,
you off to something here. It's coming, and it's coming very soon.
And she's keeping this going too.
Bottom line, she's got to get up. She can't
3,
lose this match on her back.
and really the referee should ask for some space between the two, because it seemed like soon as Sophie gonna try to get up, Sonya's gonna kick her down again.
I can't believe everything that's transpired thus far. It's been so
8,
physical.
and Sonya Amir doing exactly what I thought. And Sonya Amir adding on insult to injury, kicks to the face, and Sonya wants to take out Sophie real bad, and Sonya is about to add some damage to what she's doing. I don't think Sophie is going to be able to answer that 10 count now.
Look out.
3, 4, 5.
I don't know how much more these superstars
6,
can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to get
7,
here soon.
8,
This match is going to continue.
and back up at 8. And Sonya Amir
Can she even get back to her feet? More
knows
importantly,
what
does
she
even
needs
know
to
where
do.
she is right now?
Continuing this against her sister.
An amazing match so far, guys, but it looks to me like we're possibly nearing the end here. This match ain't over
And
yet.
she's up at 9, and Sonya Amir one more kick. Sonya says she wanted to prove that she was the best sister, but Sonya may have just felt Sophia Amir getting the opportunity to get some shake back right quick. And Sophia Amir taking it to the top turnbuckle, showing out for the fans. And Sophia Amir, I think, is about to
Both
get
these
some
superstars appear
justice.
to be operating on fumes here, guys.
3, 4 count. 5, Sonya is still down.
Both these superstars
6,
appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
7, 8, 9, one more is the second away from losing her title. And Sophia Amir wants to make an example out of her twin sister Sonya, and look like Sophie is about to make the ultimate example, stomping on the back of her sister Sonya Amir. And here we go, straight out the gate. It looks like Sonya Amir just might be over with. And there go that kick from the sister Sophia Amir. And let's see what will lead to the 10 count. Sophia Amir is not waiting. Sophia Amir still wants that action and laying out Sonya Amir. Sonya Amir somehow surviving. And Sophia Amir,
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
is a whole different level for these two twins. The next move could dictate who wins the match. As Sophia Amir, one more time, kicking the stomach area of her sister Sonya.
Feel foolish riding her off now.
Oh, and she's not finished, adding a power bomb to keep her down. Sophia Amir, 1. It's not over with yet. Sonya Amir is still getting some more damage, courtesy of Sophia Amir. Sophie doesn't want to stop till she gets that 10 count.
She can pick up the win here,
1,
guys. Don't be surprised that their alliance ends.
2, we might be seeing a new Intercontinental Champion. 3, Sonya is still down. 4, she's look like she's not getting up. She's not moving.
Taking on any more damage here. Could very well
Sophia
mean
Amir
the
is standing
beginning of
tall.
the end.
7,
Not
8, and back up at 8. Sonya Amir somehow survives the onslaught and the return of the receipt courtesy of her sister, Sophia Mill.
These superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup.
And we had 5. We had 6. 7. 8. 9, and she's up at 9. Once again, Sonya Mill fighting for dear life. It looked like Sophie wants to finish it off once and for all. And Sonya Mill reversing it, saving herself, and looked like she about to add insult to injury to Sophia Mill.
You'll ever see. This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
We had 6, 7, 8.
Match ain't over yet.
And Sonya Mill is now on the attack on her sister Sophie.
With an inverted DDT. She's having a hard time getting back to her feet, guys.
The referee is continuing his count.
A lot of punishment so far tonight.
We have the 4 point, the 5, the 6, the 7, the 8, and this could be it for Sophia Mill. Sophia Mill is back to her feet, and Sonya Mill says she wants to finish off her sister once and for all. We go 2 count, 3, 4, 5.
Superstars even still going, guys. I mean,
6.
they have to be on fumes right now.
We had 7. We had 8, and up again at 8, and Sophia Mill finally getting a shot at her sister.
She's not getting up.
Well, she better if she wants to win this match.
We have the 3 count.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to
7
lose this
count.
opportunity.
8 count. The 9th. And Sophia Mill has laid out Sonya Mill with a single punch. And Sophia Mill is your new Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Here is your winner,
Big sister Sophia Mill winning her first singles title. And of course, she went against her baby sister Sonya Mill. But honestly, I don't think this story is done just yet. I don't think this story is finished just yet. I guess we're going to have to wait till Uprising to find out.
The wait is over. This one's for...
Oh, yeah. We getting into the 2 main events. This heavyweight title territory time. Oh, yeah. And this Ivy Jackson versus Taylor Ryan for the DWL Divas Champion. Man, this is going to be gangster. This is going to be nice. Who's going to win the former Joker Heights Wrestling Divas title, now the DWL Divas Champion? And it's being held by Taylor Ryan. Can Ivy Jackson enter into a new realm of women championship hood? Or will Ivy Jackson have the, or will Taylor Ryan have the upper hand tonight? Alright guys, and we're locked, ready, and the game has loaded up. We're about to find out who's going to be the new Divas Champion. Ivy Jackson or will Taylor Ryan keep her reign of terror going. Let's go, baby.
the following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Rated R Television Champion.
And Ivy Jackson, bold, brave, beautiful, powerful, intelligent, former $1 million women's champion, former DWL Women's World Champion from the original days, and now she's getting a chance to hold on to this Divas title. Can Ivy Jackson be the lady that does it all? Can she climb back on top with a new belt and a new outlook on life? Taylor Ryan may not know what she's gotten herself into, but I must say Ivy Jackson has been on the road these past several weeks, being monumental in winning in these tournament situations. Now she's got her eyes on the prize as she gets ready to take on the Divas Champion. And here comes the Divas Champion.
Here we go, gentlemen. Huge
Taylor
title match coming
Ryan.
And a huge opportunity for the champ to prove to everyone if they're
And tonight we've seen nobody has retained their title tonight. We've seen new tag team champions. We've seen a new hardcore champion. We even got a new United States champion. Oh man, and it's still getting more and more better as this show continues to progress.
Until somebody proves otherwise, she is definitely the top of the women's division. Just like you said, Michael.
And the Divas Champion is ready. Taylor Ryan is ready to bring the nightmare here, to bring the nightmare tonight, because there's only one person who's capable of making nightmares come true, and that's Taylor Ryan. And here we go for the JHW Divas Championship.
Introducing the challenger from Texas, Lady Destroyer, Ivy Jackson.
And Ivy Jackson is ready for this matchup tonight. And I don't think Taylor Ryan knows what she's gotten herself into. I mean, we could talk about story, history. We could talk about a match that was supposed to take place in the original DWL between Taylor Ryan and Maximum EX, who is now known as Ivy Jackson. Back in the original DWL, she was known as Maximum EX. And Maximum EX, and of course, Sunshine Taylor Ryan, as she was calling herself back then, was supposed to have a clash for the Women's World Champion back then. But now, look at how the story has told. Somehow Destiny has woven the strings, and you got Ivy Jackson versus Nightmare Taylor Ryan for all new Joker Heights Wrestling DWL Divas Championship. Let this match begin. Let's go. Straight out the gate, Nightmare Taylor Ryan trying to take out Ivy Jackson.
And she'll find herself a former champion in no time.
Lafayette certainly seems fired up for this one, guys.
And here we go, Taylor Ryan trying to make something strange happen just now, but it didn't work in her favor.
Almost does that. Breaks their neck, man.
And this match is about to get heated up. Taylor Ryan straight attacking Ivy Jackson.
So much on the line. What should be the challenger's strategy in there?
I got a good feeling about her, Cole. I think she might have what it takes to take down the champ.
Ivy
We're gonna see.
with full power in her eye and in her face. Ivy Jackson wants to win the big one. Ivy Jackson wants that women's title back in her wrist. Oh, and we got weapons being involved in this match. And this match is a no DQ matchup. It is a no holds barred matchup. So these two ladies can go all out. Off the ropes go Taylor Ryan. Oh man, Ivy Jackson with that vicious clothesline. Ivy from off the middle rope. Look like she's going for that elbow drop. Oh, that forearm drop to the face and the nose area of Taylor Ryan. Taylor Ryan doesn't know what she's gotten herself into, and she's trying to shake back right quick. But Ivy Jackson is on her behind. Oh, Taylor Ryan. Ooh. Oh, once again with a DDT. And Ivy Jackson knows what the win in this match is. She knows she can win the title. She's worked hard to get back into the title position. It could look good for the NRO, especially with Ivy Jackson as one of his members. And Ivy laying out Taylor Ryan 1, 2, and almost a 3 count. At the beginning of this match ain't even been going that long.
She gets in attack mode. Look out.
And Ivy Jackson, ooh, to the back area. And Ivy once again flexing her power in the middle of the ring. Oh.
She's in a bad way here. Bottom line, she's got to get up.
And once again, Ivy Jackson.
Look at this. She can do no wrong here.
And Ivy is really having her way with with Nightmare Taylor Ryan. Ivy Jackson is showing that she can beat the person who holds the belt. She is of the women's championship caliber, and she is the future. That's what Ivy Jackson says. Ivy Jackson says it's time for the Nightmare to end. And Ivy Jackson laying out Taylor Ryan, showing exactly how powerful she is.
This might be a good time for the finisher.
She's got her where she wants her.
And I think Ivy Jackson is going for that Omega power bomb. Here we go with the power. Oh, Ivy Jackson. And this is just got to be it. 1, 2. Oh, and close. It's close, baby. It was a close call just now. Ivy Jackson almost had the Divas title in the palm of her hand. Taylor Ryan kicked out, but looked like Ivy Jackson is going for a repeat performance. Ivy Jackson is going for that vicious Omega power bomb. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ivy Jackson is your new DWL Divas Champion. And what a win. Ivy Jackson is back on top. Ivy Jackson is the DWL Divas Champion. What does that mean for the future of DWL? What does that mean for the future of Uprising? And think about the NRO living good tonight. The tag team champions SCJ, Benjamin C, winning on this past Thursday on Uprising. And now we're getting Ivy Jackson, the third member, is now the Divas Champion. The only person that's missing is my boy Dante Simmons. And Dante Simmons got to get it together for betterment of the NRO. Let's do this, baby. And it's main event time. This is the match that I know that y'all been waiting for. We about to see Tyson versus Piper Troy for the DWL $1 Million Women's Champion. Last time we knew what Tyson was the champion. She was defeated by Piper Troy in that triple threat match between her and the former champion, the former contender Lauren Gabriel, who is now the contender yet again. Lauren Gabriel announcing that she will be returning to Defiant, and she will be taking on the winner of this matchup. She won the Battle Royal early. She made it how it was, and she got what the general manager say, bruh. We about to see what's gonna happen, baby. Will it be Tyson or will it be Troy? One of these ladies will be or still be the $1 Million Women's Champion. I Alright, we locked, loaded, and ready to go. Who's going to become the $1 Million Women's Champion? Will it be Tia Tyson or Piper Troy? We're about to go to the Ladies Night Arena and finish off this wacky pay-per-view featured with glitches and all, but we got it done. Let's go to the Ladies Night.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match.
And you heard that, folks. It is a false count 2 out of 3 matchup, baby.
It's a big time opportunity, Byron.
And Tia Tyson back in the phase of winning, back in the title position, back for an opportunity to be the big gunner, the big runner, the $1 Million Women's Champion. Tia Tyson, former champion. Can Tia Tyson make the $1 Million Women's Champion go home 2 times? Can Tia Tyson climb that mountain again and prove exactly why she is one of the most dominant people in DWL? And Tia Tyson geared up and ready for this matchup. And here comes her opponent, the $1 Million Women's Champion. And we've been waiting for this moment. Piper Troy is here, baby.
This is the match I've been waiting for, guys. Ever since it was announced, I've been looking forward to seeing these two clash.
Byron, I think these women may be caught off guard a bit by this stellar crowd reaction they're receiving here.
And Piper Troy making her way to the ring. We see people showing up. We see people shouting. We know exactly what this means for these two ladies as they clash again in this new classic. This rivalry has been cooking up for quite some time. But which one is going to be the best? Which one is going to get the 2 out of 3? Which one is going to be the champion? And we see Piper Troy. She calls herself the truth, the thing, the common denominator in all of simulated women's wrestling. Her name is Piper Troy, and she is the face of the women in DWL. Here we go, the $1 Million Women's Champion.
Introducing the challenger from Jamaica, Tia Tyson. Introducing the champion from Jamaica. She is the $1 Million Women's World Champion, Piper Troy.
Piper Troy moving to Jamaica just so she could terrorize Tia Tyson, who's originally from Brazil, but also lives in Jamaica. And we see Tia Tyson. Tia Tyson knows exactly what it's about. Piper Troy knows exactly what it's about, and it's about that $1 Million Women's Champion. And here we go. The match is kicking off. Let's start it right with the action, baby.
And guys, the energy level inside
straight out the gate, Piper Troy sending that pressure straight to Tia Tyson.
She's got nerves of steel. Despite the title being on the line, she looks as
and Tia Tyson has Piper Troy has Tia Tyson in a world of trouble. Tia Tyson fighting to break out of it.
Attacking the extremities with that.
And Tyson in this type of position, 101, she is literally almost unbeatable in most cases with that knockout punch. But Piper Troy has been climbing the top to get this title Piper Troy is not going to give it up. Not that easy. Tia Tyson off the ropes with that missile drop kick. Fantastic maneuver by Tia Tyson. Tyson known for notoriously for using her hands. Not really more of a feet person when it comes to attacks. Surprising Piper Troy, but Piper Troy with that running power slam to set some matter straight right quick. Off the ropes go Tia Tyson. Piper Troy with a boot to the face. And Piper
the challenger starting to slow down.
bringing down the elbow to prove a point right now.
The brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with
And
all
she's
certainty,
fighting. She's fighting for dear life.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Big
And here we
reversal
go.
for her there. She's looking at it.
Piper Troy setting her up for the power bomb slam. Here we go. Pipe bomb.
Down with a power bomb.
This might be it, guys.
And it looks like it might be over with 1, 2. Oh, close, but not close enough. That pipe bomb by Piper Troy would have normally finished off any other opponent, but Tia Tyson is a relentless individual. She doesn't go down that easy, and it takes everything to beat the former Golden Gloves champion.
Guard with the head scissors.
As the story goes, Tia Tyson was so notorious in one of her final boxing matches that Mike Tyson himself christened a young Tia Williams and started calling her from that day Tia Tyson, the spiritual daughter of Mike Tyson. And from that day, Tia Tyson has proved herself. And here we go, she's winding it up. Here go the knockout punch. Number 1, laying out Piper Troy. 1, 2, and Piper Troy kicks out, and Tia Tyson is about to go to that place. Tia Tyson knows what's next. Here it go, here goes that punch. We was talking about she's focused, she's ready, and man, Piper Troy has officially went across the room just now. 1, 2, oh, and close enough, but not close enough to win. Both maneuvers did back to back. And yet Piper Troy is still standing. That's proof the Piper Troy's strength as a champion.
And she comes up with a big counter.
And Piper Troy trying to sit him there with that triangle choke. Trying to get Tia Tyson to tap out. Piper Troy was trying with everything. Tia Tyson is still fighting out of it and fighting through it.
Quite the escape artist, Michael.
And into the ropes goes Piper Troy. Tia Tyson with an uppercut up against the ropes. This could be it. Count it off 1. Not today, baby. Not today. Tia Tyson.
She's got to find a way to get up here, guys.
And Tia Tyson thinking about what's next.
Oh, the sledgehammer connects.
Oh, here we go. Tia Tyson being laid out by that Piper Troy being laid out by that sledgehammer. Tia Tyson bashing the head of Piper Troy into the ground. This could be over with. And there go that overhand hook. That thing that she does best. 1, 2. Count for Tia Tyson. And Tia Tyson is getting on the referee case about making sure he's counting on the right rhythm. Piper Troy trying to fight out and put a reversal just now to save her skin. Piper Troy setting her up for a pipe bomb. We about to see another pipe bomb come into play to Tia Tyson.
That's how you put an exclamation point on.
And Piper Troy trying to capitalize off that pipe bomb. 2, 3, and there go 1 for Piper Troy. Mind you, it's a 2 out of 3 match. Piper Troy only needs 1 more to secure the win in this best 2 out of 3 match. Tia Tyson is back up. Tia Tyson is geared up and ready to fight in another knockout punch by Tia Tyson. Counted 1, 2, 3, almost a 3 count. And we see Tia Tyson going at it with the referee.
To win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
Piper Troy setting up Tia Tyson for something vicious. Tia Tyson setting up Piper Troy with something vicious. Piper Troy continuing the attack. Tia Tyson continuing the attack on Piper Troy. Oh man, I'm all scatterbrained right now. Piper Troy is on the ground. Tia Tyson is on the attack. Piper Troy with 1 win so far in this 2 out of 3 match. Tia Tyson is trying to tie it up so they can have, ooh, that overhead punch did it again. 1, 2, oh, and not too close, but still did not get the 3 count.
She needs to find a way to get to her feet.
Time is of the
Tia
essence
Tyson
here too,
is starting to get amped. Tia Tyson knows what's next. Tia Tyson has been here. She's going to that place and then a knockout punch.
Oh man, that should do it.
And Tia Tyson going for the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and now it's 1v1 in this best 2 out of 3 match. And right now, one of these young ladies, the next person to get the pin, will become the $1 million women's champion. Tia Tyson, 1 pin. Piper Troy, 1 pin. And right now, who's going to come out? Who's going to be the $1 million women's champion? And Piper Troy look like she's setting up for another pipe bomb. Piper Troy is setting up Tia Tyson for a pipe bomb. This could be the end of the story. This could be the end of the tale. Piper Troy will go back down the side of the mountain as a new challenger arises. If Piper Troy wins, it could be it for Tia Tyson. 1, 2, 3, and Piper Troy defends and still maintains her $1 million women's champion. And Tia Tyson goes back down the totem pole of challengers. Piper Troy has did it. Piper Troy has been king and still maintains the $1 million women's champion. Maybe Piper Troy is the face of the Divas division, the women's division. I appreciate y'all for watching through all of the different technical issues we had tonight. I appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for watching Ladies Night. Just to recap before we go, BB Watts, new hardcore champion. Team Power, new tag team champion. Batty Bakes, new U.S. champion. Sophia Amir beating her sister, new IC champion. Ivy Jackson, the new Divas champion. And Piper Troy retains her belt. Thank y'all for watching. God bless the cook. Have mercy on the dishwasher. Good night, everybody, and thank you. And we'll see y'all Thursday for Thursday Night Defiant. Thursday Night Uprising. See you later.